I thought we were more relentless to the ball. I thought on offense, I didn't think I prepared those guys well enough. We didn't play typical Oakland Raider offensive football, and I take responsibility for that because we got to play better, and we will. But I thought their defense, they came to play, and we played against a pretty good defensive football team. Might be the best defensive football team we played all year, but I think we got to get ourselves on offense back on schedule and play good. I thought our special teams was sensational. What can I say about Seabass? I mean, the guy was phenomenal yesterday, and the fake punt. I mean, obviously, I kept calling it, and they wouldn't giving us a look, and all of a sudden, Bones kept looking at me like, hey, Hugh, when are you going to quit calling this thing? We called it again, and we caught it at the right time. So it was great. I mean, like I told you, because I'd do anything we can do to win a football game, and that's what we did. So, and on we go to Cleveland, and that's all I can think about right now. I mean, is how do we put ourselves in position to come 4-2?
How do you stay focused? I'm sure there's probably more added pressure to not just win one game, but the whole season. Al Davis was such a huge part of the NFL, and that, you know, now can the Raiders win it all? Can they do this? I mean, are you all in
why
that
not
same...
us? I said that way back in training camp, and I'm not going to quit saying why not. I mean, why can't we not win it all if we keep working and getting better? And please, nobody said that Hue Jackson said we're going to win the Super Bowl. That's not what I said. I said, why not us? I mean, just like every other team that's sitting at 5-0 or 4-1 or whatever that is, I'm sure their coaches are saying, why not us neither? I mean, who knows what's going to happen over the next several weeks of the season, but why not the Raiders? Why can't we not win it if we continue to grow and get better and keep working at this thing?
Coach, could you give us any idea about your relationship with Mark Davis, and tell us anything about
Very good relationship, very strong. He supports me wholeheartedly. He has. He's been at training camp. We speak all the time, whether it's before the game, when I can see him. And I think we have a great relationship. I've never known anything different than that.
Is he a hardcore X's and O's guy? Is he a quiet guy, boisterous guy? What's your impression?
He's a fun guy. I really enjoy him. He's a lot of fun, and he loves football, and he loves this Raider organization and his football team. And I think his vision is no different than his dad's. His commitment to excellence, his pride and poise, and let's win. And that's the way he sees it.
Hugh, last year, Mr. Davis gave you a lot of authority with the offense in terms of what you could do with it. And then he promoted you to head coach, which means that presumably he gave you a lot of authority with the whole team. Just talk about how you earned that authority and how did you come to believe that he trusted you? How did that happen? How did that evolve?
Well, I think it evolved over time. I think Coach was very good at telling you what it was he expected and what it was that he wanted done. And to me, it's like any of us in here who works for an employer. They have an expectation of what it is they want you to do. And I think when you go out and you set forth to do it, it's not whether you do it exactly like they say, but as long as you put forth that effort and you're trying to get done what it is that people need to get done, and they see that you're working at it and working hard at it, I think you earn their respect. And I think you earn their trust. I mean, I don't think he just gave me his trust. I think I had to earn it. And I think I earned it through hard work. I think I earned it through meeting his demands and exceeding his demands. And then it's no different than with my staff. I mean, they have to earn my trust each and every day. I have to earn you guys' trust each and every day. So I think that's why we build a relationship. And then I think the communication piece was good. I mean, as I said before, I mean, we could go back and forth on a subject, and I wasn't always agreeable, and he wasn't always agreeable, but we always agreed when it was all said and done. And I think that's the most important part. We don't have to see things the same, but Coach always came from a good place, in my opinion. I mean, even when he would say, I don't like this, it wasn't a fact that he was trying to, you better do it this way. It was just that, hey, look, this is how I see it. And anybody can respect that, and I did. Then I say, okay, Coach, well, what about this? And then he would think through it and say, oh, you got a point. And so that's how we communicated, and I think it worked best for us both.
Coach, can you describe just what it was like coming into work this morning?
Probably getting in my car, I really realized it was different. When I was driving in, when it was raining again, I remember the rain in Houston. Wow, was it raining yesterday? And coming in, I turned on the radio. And normally, after you win a game, I don't try to listen to that, but I was trying to find is it 106.1? Is that the station? No, 106.1, so KMEL, right? So I was trying to turn it on, and I was turning to it, and all of a sudden, there was just this blurb about Coach, And it hit me for a second again that I cannot pick up the phone and call him today. That there will not be a phone call from him today at about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock saying, hey, Hue, later on, let's get together and talk. And so, yeah, it's different. It's a lot different, and I'll miss it.
Okay. Thank you.
On that, but been an impressive first half.
So, there you have it. The end of the press conference, and we'll have more straight ahead. Raiders press conference live.
Raiders press conference is presented by Wingstop. Get your sauce on and order online now at wingstop.com.
The time is now.
Moore's gone! Touchdown!
To experience Raiders football live.
Hit and sack, fumbled the ball. McFadden breaks a tackle. He's got it! He's got it!
I would say to our fans and to our community, get excited about this football team because the time is now.
Tickets available now. Call 1-800-RAIDERS or log on to Raiders.com to secure your seats today.
We at Bud Light, like most advertisers, were going to run a 3D commercial this year. In fact, we made one, but it didn't test well. Here we go. Actually, it tested too well.